Change is on the other side of feeling comfortable. Progress is on the other side of feeling comfortable. You got to feel a little bit of uncomfort, a little bit of pain, a little bit of shame, a little bit of negative emotions in order to push through to the other side of where you want to go in your life. If you want to transform, that is. If you want to stay the same, you can do that. Comfortability is intoxicating. We can all sit on the couch and just watch TV all day, be lazy, have a task list, a to-do list that we never get done, have goals and aspirations that we dream about in the future, like, oh, maybe one day I'll be able to do that. Maybe one day I'll look at myself in the mirror and feel confident and feel good. Maybe one day I'll attract that awesome partner that I want into my life. Maybe one day, maybe I'll just wish and hope and pray, and then maybe that person will come to me. Or we can take simple steps, simple actions every day to acquire and achieve the things that we want in our lives. And the choice is yours alone. You can have people that influence you. You can have friends and family that support you, that give you motivation. But ultimately, it's up to you. It's up to your own choices and decisions if you want to make a change and if you want to transform your life, transform your body, transform your mind state, your mental, how you think about things, how you look at the world, what your perspective is, your perception of the world around you. You have that choice. And I want to encourage every single person who's watching this to challenge yourself, to see what areas of your life that could use some improvement. And what could happen if you made those positive changes, if you headed on a different trajectory in your life, if you really buckled down and did the real work that it takes to get there. All of us are capable. All of us can do absolutely incredible things. Nothing is holding you back but yourself. I want you to focus on that and create some personal challenges. A push-up challenge. Do 100 push-ups a day, 100 pull-ups a day. See what happens. Challenge yourself to maybe eat less, to eat less junk food, less fatty foods, less processed foods, to eat more whole foods, more vegetables, meat coming from a butcher instead of buying, the cheap meat at Walmart. Try and see what areas of your life you can improve in your personal finances. How can you save more? How can you spend less? How can you spend more money on things that are going to bring you a return in the future, on investments, on stocks, on investing in yourself, your own personal development, hiring coaches, hiring people that can take you to the next level of development in your life. A few thoughts for the day. I'm out here on my run. It is a beautiful day in Kelowna. Absolutely amazing. It's Tuesday, coaching call day. I'm very stoked for that. We got a great training going on tonight. And then after that, I'm heading back to the floating sauna with my homie Jer. Gonna get it in, get a nice sweat, cold plunge in, feel good, center myself, regenerate, and then back on the grind again. It's gonna be an exciting week. I wish you the best. I wish you everything that you want in your life, because everything is possible. Go and get it, have fun, make your dreams come true. Let's go. Just finished doing an awesome call with a new coaching client, Ostentatious out of Winnipeg. Salute to you, bro. Thanks for joining the Level Up coaching program. And I love doing these calls. I love learning more about artists, about their careers, about the struggles that they're going through. It's very similar. Every artist, goes through a lot of the hurdles the same, and things that I went through when I first started out and just trying to navigate the industry. He's having struggles just with understanding the business side of things and social media and content, and understands and recognizes that he has to fall in love with that process in order to do it. Because if you just force yourself to do this stuff, if you force yourself to shoot videos and to put yourself out there, you're gonna quit. You're eventually gonna stop because you don't have the passion for it. And a lot of us as artists, we just love making music. If I could just make music all day in the studio and not care about any of the business stuff, I could do that. Would I get very far? Probably not, because you have to understand the business side of things. You have to understand how to actually get your music out there and how to create content that captivates people, how to create stuff that is really going to be engaging, how to work with other artists, how to learn how to tour and market yourself properly, branding. There's so much to this whole music thing. And, you know, I've seen super talented artists, people that are way better than me with the writing, with everything, and they're nowhere in their careers. And most of them had to give up on their career and stick to doing a day job and whatnot because they couldn't figure out the business side of things. It's so important. And this guy is insanely talented. Austin, salute to you. I've listened to your music and it is fire, like absolute fire. This guy has got talent, and I can see it, and I love knowing that I have the opportunity now to help propel his career forward, to push him a little bit harder, to, you know, set a fire under him so that he can just take off like a rocket ship. And stoked to have him on board. We're going to start the call here with the group in about the next 3 hours. I'm super stoked for the training tonight. It's going to be a good one. And yeah, keeping it going. We're vlogging, baby, all day, every day for 365 days of the year. I'm here talking to my phone and putting information out there for people to check out and enjoy. So thanks for being a part of this journey. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Let's have a beautiful day. Crush it, kill it, have fun. Back again to the epic floating sweat lodge right here in beautiful West Kelowna, of course, the nice skyline. I was just here a few days ago for the fan retreat. Back again for another sweat and cold plunge here tonight with the big homie Jer. Always a good time to connect with him. He's gonna be a little late, so I'm gonna get in there, get some sweating on, maybe get a nice long cold plunge in before he shows up. Always love picking his brain. He is a very serious dude. He's done a lot with his life, and he's a life coach and physical coach for a lot of people, and helps out a lot of people with what they're doing, and everything that he posts is super inspirational. So love checking out his content and love picking his brain. But here we are for another night on the lake. Here we go. I'm pumped. Can you tell? All right, just hit the sauna for a good 15 minutes to start. Notice the sweat dripping. And if you back up far enough, maybe with the background, you see the steam just steaming off me. Not really, but I am steaming. Steaming hot, baby. I got this beautiful view here. And I'm gonna hop in the cold plunge before I feel too cold out here from just standing in the cold. This is the one to go. So we're starting here 9:29:56. So we're going in at exactly 9:30, and we'll see how many minutes. You can last. The first one's always the worst one. It's all about mind over matter. I don't know if you've ever seen these videos. There's this guy in Winnipeg that's been doing this. He did cold plunges for an entire year, 365 days, just like I'm doing with the vlog series right now. Stayed committed to it every single day, you know, didn't give up, even when it was like minus 11 outside, minus 20 outside, and his cold plunge tank was completely iced over. He took a sledgehammer and cracked through the ice and jumped in, and he would just give his thoughts some motivation, some inspiration on life. He'd get in his little zone, his deep breaths, and check the temperature of the water, and always tell you what temperature it was. Pretty cold, especially in the very depths of Winnipeg winter. You're talking like freezing cold temperatures. So this guy he did it, and you can see the transformation from the beginning of his series to when he finished. The guy looks absolutely shredded, ripped, partly because the discipline that it takes to get into a cold plunge and stick it through for 3 to 4 minutes in freezing cold temperature will just allow your mind to overcome so many things in life. All the voices inside your head that make you want to quit and give up when things get hard, they get silenced when you take a cold plunge like this, and when you really stick it out and just power through those uncomfortable moments where your brain's telling you, get out, get out, get out. It's too cold. Why am I doing this? My body's seizing up. This is not fun. And that's what it takes sometimes. I told you at the beginning of this video that progress is on the other side of feeling comfortable. And most people just decide to stay in their comfort zones, and sometimes for way too long. And that's what leads people to go down dark paths, and what can eventually lead to depression and stagnation and, you know, anxiety that takes over people's lives and makes them just become bitches. Straight up, they listen to that inner voice, that inner bitch voice, and they succumb to the fear. And it's a sad thing that happens to people. And I'm doing this for the exact reason, to get over that voice in the head that tells me that I can't do something, to power through and know that I can literally do anything when I put my mind to it. Literally anything. Like, I'm talking right now like I'm calm, but inside my brain is like, what are you doing? This is freezing cold right now. But you just gotta shut that voice up, keep powering through. Right now we're at 3 minutes of being in here. See the clock, we are at 9:33. 3 minutes for the first plunge, not too bad. Maybe I'll last maybe 4 or 5 minutes. After that, it's kind of redundant. I don't need to prove anybody that I can do super long times. I've already done it. So I'm just gonna last this out for another minute or so and get back in the sauna and warm up because I'm freezing.